Hey there everyone, Paradise Gamer 13 here, resuming my Let's Play of Pokemon 3D. And this is actually the second time I'm playing through this part because, believe it or not, the game itself did not crash, but the program I was using to record it crashed. So, and of course it was literally like right at the end. Oh, a repel. It was literally right at the end of my recording, and I had, I was literally getting ready to stop the recording and start the editing process and everything, and all of a sudden it was just like not responding. So I was like, that's great. So this is the second time I'm running through this. Basically all I know that I will have time for now is running through Sprout Tower and the gym. So actually, let me check my Pokemon. Oh, I guess I should go over that. Since my last episode, which was actually probably over a week ago, I did get a Rattata eventually, and fittingly I named it Top Percentage in reference to the real youngster Joey, obviously. I was kind of hop-hip. I don't think I caught that on screen. I don't remember if when I caught that or not. I also incidentally caught a Dunsparce when I was training in Dark Cave, so that was kind of nice. That was certainly a pleasant surprise. And should I battle this guy? Is he gonna move? Yep, there we go. So I just had to walk around that way. In all honesty, I suppose it was probably a good thing that my thing crashed, because I did mess up, and that certainly was not too good. Oh, you know what? I should probably go over some of the new updates because, well, technically, this the update for Sprout Tower and the gym was a couple weeks ago, I think, something like that. However, there was another update since then, and that added a few more things, which I don't think. Oh wait, no, it did add a few major things. It now I can get through. There's like trainers and Pokemon in Union Cave, and the area around it subsequently. There is also, what else is there? Oh, I think Azalea Town. I don't know if it's 100% completed, but I'm pretty certain that it's. Oh, I didn't want to switch Pokemon. Well, I'll just I just hit that on accident. That is one of the updates, by the way. Well, obviously a lot less major than adding all the trainers and everything to Union Cave, but the fact that you can now switch Pokemon in the middle of a battle like that is a nice little addition. Something I didn't actually even really think about until they said, oh hey, we put this in there, and like I said, it really the core basic gameplay elements and stuff are pretty well done at this point. You got your items on the ground, you got your trainer fights up to a certain point. Same thing with the wild Pokemon. Speaking of wild Pokemon, what a coincidence. I'll just kill it off, I guess. Get a little experience. Or not. Okay. Well, tail whip. Well, yeah, I think like somewhere around 100 new moves were implemented into the game now. So I don't even know if 100 moves can be learned. Well, I guess if you like really did some major grinding, leveled your Pokemon way past what they would normally be at this point in the game, I guess you would learn more than 100 moves or so. If you had like every catchable Pokemon too. I mean, I don't know. That's something I probably wouldn't do, but I guess people might do it. Like I said, it's a pretty interesting game. Like I said, the animations and stuff look pretty good. I know I've mentioned that in literally like every video, but I just can't get over it, I guess. Just never ceases to surprise me. Ooh, and I'm about to die. Thankfully, though, I did train my other Pokemon some in between these two videos, so at least I'm a little stronger. So that shouldn't really be a problem. You know what I did in my last video, though? I think I was a little bit stronger because I went to the gym first, and I made a pretty big mistake, and I messed up in my strategy, and I ended up dying, and I got mad and went to Sprout Tower first. So that's why I just went ahead and went here first, even though I feel like I could confidently take on the gym with my appropriate strategy, as opposed to the one I used before mistakenly, which did not work over anywhere near as good. The other thing that was really annoying too is since I fought him first, he outsped I think just about all my Pokemon, and that got really annoying because of all the accuracy drops that Mud Slap and Sand Attack caused. And you know what? Since my Totodile died somewhat unexpectedly, I mean, I wasn't 100% certain that would take it out. I obviously don't have any revives at this point in the game, so I'm just going to run back to the Pokemon Center real fast before I get too much farther into this level. And, well, if I don't run into any wild Pokemon here. Hey, you know what, though? It's, I think it's about 8:30 where I'm at right now, so in theory it should be nighttime. I didn't even pay attention. Well, you know what? I don't even know if this, I would assume, would it just go off your computer's clock, or if he has some other kind of installment, or if he has any kind of day-night cycle implemented whatsoever. But never really paid attention to that. So in theory, it should be night outside, and I should be encountering some Ghastlies in here. But obviously, so far, I haven't seen any. And before, when I was playing through it, before my my recording software crashed, it was day, so I wouldn't have really known if they appeared or not. So I'm kind of curious, because obviously he has weather effects in there, because the one time it was snowing. So like, that's pretty cool. I saw something about rain. I haven't actually seen it rain in the game, and that is not a good sign. I went the wrong way. You know, I thought it almost didn't look too familiar. Well, I guess I'll just use some, probably not Bellsprout, because he's probably not going to do much. But I don't really want to switch anyone else out, because I don't want him to get nailed. You know what, I'll use Dunsparce. McDerp. He can take a hit. Unless this is a critical hit, that would just be my luck. No, did a whopping 4 damage. I guess he's only level 3. I didn't really take that into account. Yeah, almost a one-hit KO. Let's see here. But yeah, surely he would have Night and Day in here, or even if he doesn't have Night and Day Pokemon, you know, at least maybe like Night and Day effects. I don't really know. This would be the first time I've actually played at night, and it is certainly, it's been dark where I'm at for a good almost 3 hours, I guess. So, well, maybe closer to 2, but still, basically my point is it's been dark for a long time, and I don't recall seeing the screen, or the screen being dark or whatever. I don't want to switch again. This is a nice little feature, but I keep accidentally hitting the switch button. I guess because I'm not used to switching. So I haven't even really battled that many trainers, so I don't know why I'd really be used to that. I guess it's just probably a habit of button mashing through all the text. Well, you know, though, obviously, like I said, he's made significant progress, like, about every week. Like, a new area is added. And actually, the next update would come maybe tomorrow? Tomorrow or the day after, I think, actually. So, I would assume, based on the, I'm going to go ahead and fight him just so I can level up. I'm going to assume that, based on previous updates, I would guess the Goldenrod would be, completed, maybe? And that might, well, maybe not Goldenrod. I bet Ilex Force will probably be completed, next. Or, no, maybe the Well. I don't really know, actually. Probably the Well. Maybe Ilex Force as well, but if nothing else, I would guess the Well is going to be the main thing that's completed. I guess, see, that kind of tricks me sometimes, because the walls, like, sometimes, like, blend in with each other, since they're, like, all that, like, wood. It's kind of hard to see, like, oh, there's a corner or something. I'm just going to run from this one. My Bellsprout's almost dead as it is. It's probably a mistake using my Totodile, but or at least leaving him in there for that long period of time without using a potion or anything. Obviously, though, Bellsprout isn't too particularly useful against other Bellsprouts. I guess they are level 3, though, so that would have done something, I suppose. Yeah. So hopefully you guys don't mind if I just run back to the Pokemon Center. Shouldn't take too long. I guess I can fast forward through the whole going out of the tower. I like I have exactly 1 HP left. So yeah, I probably should just run from the fights from now on. Although I really want him to go to another level. That'd be kind of cool. Of course, I don't even know what level, what's his name, Bellsprout even evolves. So I walked a little too far there. I wonder if it's almost like pointless for me to fast forward through, because I've been like kind of talking and stuff about random, well, I guess what I've been saying has been pretty irrelevant anyways, and I walked backwards. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this part. Alright, just wanted to point this out before I go back into the tower. It does look a little dark. Maybe that's just normal, I can't really tell. Because if I look up here, it's definitely like super bright daylight. But then again though, like that whole area by Sprout Tower looks kind of dark. I feel like, I don't know. But, not really 100% positive of that. I guess I could just go ahead and use my repel. Well, is it even worth it? Yeah, just so I don't have to fight 500 Rattatas, I guess. Like I said, though it's a bit strange that, like I said, even if that is actually darker than it normally is in like the daytime, I would still think that he would have possibly put in day and night cycling Pokemon, like for instance Ghastly's in this in Sprout Tower, but obviously not. So. Yeah, and now that I think about it, well, no, like I said, this is the first time I've played like at night, so I was like, that's probably why I haven't seen any other night-specific Pokemon. But yeah, I guess I just keep going this way, because this is the way I accidentally went before, and oh my god, well, that was certainly abrupt. Just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this back there, but I think I'm leaning towards just, cutting that part out. I don't obviously really know. Obviously, you guys will probably know, well, I'll say before I know, but wait. No, I'm just confusing myself now. Because obviously I'm recording this, and I'm not 100% certain yet if I said I was just going to fast forward through me walking on that Sprout Tower. I'm like, you know, it's probably a lot better idea just to, for me to, I don't want to go back down the stairs, for me to just, wow, that, I really lost my train of thought there. For me to, okay, you know, I'm just giving up. Oh, for me to skip through it. Why could I not think of that before? Why did it take me like, I don't know. Sometimes my mind just goes completely blank. I think I'm going to switch to Dunsparce here. That way I have a little bit better type coverage against these Bellsprouts. I think one of them, I think just one of them, maybe both of them, has a Hoot Hoot. So I can obviously use my Totodile against that with no problems, but, well, I guess it's just the other guy, because this guy only has one Pokemon. Oh, that is another update that I didn't mention. They added the feature where you can see how many Pokemon your opponent has. I think the one that shows how many you have has been up there for a while. I don't really know for how long or whatever. But now you can see how many Pokemon your opponent has, which is a nice little feature, certainly. Because I guess it adds for, you know, a little bit of strategy, but really it's something that, well, actually I did notice that before, but I didn't really like care too much about it. It was just like, oh, you know, it wasn't really super necessary. Same thing with like the switching Pokemon in between your opponent's Pokemon after you defeat one of them. Like I mentioned earlier, something I just didn't really even notice. The one thing though that I kept talking about, well, I guess I didn't talk about it that much. I mentioned it a couple of times, I think, was that berry house in your Cherry City, and I guess he finally did. He didn't really say specifically what he did. I don't know if you can now get berries from it, or if it's just you can go inside it. But it just said, like, on the update page, it just said berry house or whatever near Cherry City or whatever. I forget exactly, but I mean, it just was pretty nondescript. So I'm actually pretty curious to go check it out potentially. Obviously, I probably wouldn't necessarily waste the time to go back there now, or at least not while like I'm filming. Like, I mean, I could probably show you guys what's inside the house now. I mean, but I don't need to like film me walking all the way back there or whatever. It'd just be a bit pointless. That Hoo-Hoo looks pretty pissed off. I don't know what it is, but just like, I don't know, it's like eyebrows look furrowed as opposed to like a regular Hoo-Hoo. Or is that just me? No, I mean well, I guess the sprites are from the Gen 4 games, I think. That's what it looks like. I still think it looks pretty cool in 3D though. Well, I guess them themselves aren't that much more three-dimensional than normal. It's almost like a two-dimensional, three-dimensional. Kind of like a Paper Mario effect, really, I guess. I have finally got Bite. I've been waiting to learn that move for a while. Because I learned it in the, when I was originally filming this video pretty early on. I don't remember why exactly. Maybe I did more training or something, but... well, that's not what I meant to do. Well, you know what? I don't fight him right away anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to potentially use a potion on my, either my Dunsparce or my, Totodile. Probably my Dunsparce, because I think he needs it the most, and he can obviously stand up a lot better to the Bellsprouts of the Elder than my... Okay. I like how it just like spins you around randomly. I'm really curious to know what that looks like in third person. I haven't actually even used that in a while. And, oh, that's not cool. I was like, at first I saw that text box, I'm like, oh no, did I trigger the fight already? And then I was like, oh, no, it's just repel is worn off. And you know what I think I did? I think I accidentally, when I was clicking through the text for the repel, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't normally do that. I think when I was clicking through the text for the repel, I accidentally like hit like on him because I was kind of near him like that, and it went ahead and triggered the fight. So that's kind of a bummer, but I guess Nick Derp didn't really need that potion. I mean, I guess it would have given him full health again, but he still had quite a bit for, you know, especially given his defenses, but he's definitely able to take a Vine Whip, and I don't know that Growth, I don't think Growth actually affects Vine Whip, does it? Because it's special attack, and I'm pretty sure Vine Whip is physical, so that shouldn't really matter. And yes, I am going to switch for Hoo-Hoo, and I'm going to try out Bite. Let's see how that goes. What else was there to say about the new update? I already mentioned Union Cave. I'm pretty certain that the Ruins of Alph are still, like, not completed, like, you can't even enter them. Is that going to hit me? No. You know, I've always been curious. Well, I haven't really been that curious. But I don't think I've ever seen a status effect, so that's interesting. And of course, I get critical hit-ted. I don't know what the word for that is. Oh, hey, I finally woke up with 2 HP. That was pretty clutch there with him using Hypnosis again. That was convenient enough, certainly. And obviously, a Bellsprout is the last one. So I'm going to go back to McDerp, because he's almost dead, but I'm pretty sure he can live this one out. I'm guessing it's only a level 7. Yep, level 7 Bellsprout. I guess I could always use Rattata. He's pretty decent, I suppose. You know what? I don't think I found an escape rope. And I don't know if that's because he, the creator of this game, doesn't know how to have an escape rope be used, or whatever you want to call it, or if I just simply missed it. But I know for a fact there is an escape rope in here, so, or at least normally, I guess I should say, in the actual games themselves, but which is what I usually use to get out of here. Unfortunately, though, it looks like I'm going to take the long way out, and this looks a little awkward because I can only see half of his face. Oh, I get it, the HM though. And prior to, like I said, I keep mentioning my playthrough that I started doing before my program crashed, and I was curious to see if they would actually have HM Flash in here. I keep saying they, but I guess it's only one guy. So he would put like HMs in general, not just HM Flash. Like the HMs and TMs were already in here. Honestly, I don't remember if the no, you know what? I think what's his name? Falkner. I think he does give you a TM for winning. I think. I know he gives you a badge, obviously, but that's kind of a given. It's kind of a shame that I don't actually remember what you get. But obviously, like I said, you do get the HM. I don't know how that actually works. I'm really curious to find that out now. But since it is an HM, I don't really want to waste a move slot on any of my Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure Dunsparce can learn it, and that is out of the question. I'm pretty sure Bellsprout can learn it, but I'm basically, well, Dunsparce I'm probably going to use for either Rock Smash or Strength, or both. And what's his name? Bellsprout I'll probably use for Cut, obviously. So I guess Flash wouldn't be that bad of an option. I don't even... Oh, you know, I wonder if Hoppip can learn Flash. I feel like there's a possibility there. I mean, Bellsprout can learn Flash, and it's a plant, so why not Hoppip? Curious to find that out right now. I guess I can't go right from there. I have to go in my bag first. And HM1, I like how it's an electric type move. Wait, is it actually really an electric type move? Oh wow. He just, boom, Flash, okay. I thought Flash was normal though, but the coloring of the disc makes it look like it's an electric type move. That's why I said that, but I guess it very well could be an electric type move. Maybe he just miscolored or whatever, thinking it was an electric type move. I don't really know, but I guess that's something I'd have to check. Well, don't have to, but I'd be curious to check. Also, I forgot to do this, but I was going to switch McDurb with top percentage. Try to get him to level up at least one level before the gym fight. And Rattata and Rattata. Alright, ooh, level 4 versus level 7. Let's see how this goes. Pretty sure, wait, shouldn't he be getting Quick Attack soon? Because pretty sure there was a level 6 Rattaz hitting me with Quick Attack. And you know what? I bet because I caught him and used him before the, I assume the last updated moves maybe put it in. I don't really know. I honestly have no clue. But I would think he should have learned Quick Attack by now. I also was surprised he didn't level up there, and I'm surprised I didn't run into any other wild Pokemon. So, if you don't mind, I just fast forward. I will actually fast forward this time. Like I said, I think the last part I'll just cut out completely as opposed to fast forwarding to it. But I don't really see a point in just cutting this part out, so I'll just fast forward right through it. Okay, I would have been pretty pissed had that killed me. But see, it was using Quick Attack and it was at level 6. So, obviously, I guess I just don't get quick attack. I'm guessing the same thing with water gun, because my Totodile never learned a water type move, and I'm pretty sure it learns water gun fairly early on, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't really know what the deal is with that exactly, but I guess you can't really reverse that or whatever. Not too big of a deal, I suppose. Well, I am curious, like, what all the 100 moves he put in were. 'Cause I thought he had put in, like, a lot before. Obviously, though, didn't put in a lot of big ones. I would have thought, though, that, like, the starter moves would have been, like, some of the first ones he would have put in, since they're starter moves. And that kind of brings me to my next point, I guess. Obviously, the thing I want to see done the most is I just want to see it completed and stuff. But I also would like to see it. Some of the moves get some animations, because right now tackle and stat affecting moves get the little stat drop or boost little shower thing. I don't really know what it's called, but I didn't want certainly didn't want top percentage out there. Oh, this is ironic. He's using growl and I'm using tail whip. So that kind of is counterproductive. I didn't even intend for I forgot to switch top percentage back out, so for Tots, because obviously he's a lot more effective, and I just simply was using top percentage as a kind of, oh my god, he's about to 2-hit KO me. Obviously Rattata has no defense whatsoever, so I guess that shouldn't really surprise me that much, but still. Poor top percent. Whoa, okay, suddenly just hold on there. I bet I could kill him if he uses some, like, yes. I was if he uses some dumb attack other than growl, but I think he really had any. But Leer works, certainly. Watch this not kill him, though. And it's going to kill me because you cannot be serious. Obviously, I don't have, of course he doesn't use Leer again. Of course, I don't have quick attack, though, because if I did, that'd be useful, but no. So, yeah, you're real useful top percentage because you don't have quick attack. Which actually would be a pretty big move in my my game plan, I would think. Nice, well, it's not that nice of a priority move, but, you know, it'd be nice to have one, I guess, at least. For instances like that. I shouldn't complain too much, though. I do love what Nils, I don't, like I said, I cannot for the life of me remember his actual name, but his username thing is Nils, so, you know, I'll just go with that. That way, too, I don't butcher his real name, because I know it was something that I probably couldn't pronounce anyways, because it's German, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You know, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain he's German. So maybe that's why. That's the only thing I can figure, possibly, unless he just hasn't done the day-night thing. But, like I said, I would thought, though, if he put in weather already, you would at least put in day and night before that. So, like I said, maybe it just, like, runs on German time, which I don't really know what time that would be right now, but, I'm actually kind of curious to find that out. But then I would think, though, that, because I've played pretty early in the morning before, and in the middle of the day, maybe, like, mid-afternoonish, so I would think that would have, one of those times would have been dark. I mean, unless it wants me to play at like 2 in the morning or something, but, you know, like if the parameters are just really strict for night, and days most of the time, but, you know, like I said, I don't have too big of a problem with that. Obviously, there was no day-night cycles in Red, Blue, and Yellow. Those didn't come about to subsequently Gold, Silver, and Crystal, which is what this game is a remake of, but, you know, I can understand, you know, not having it. You know, subsequently, since I know I'm several days late, I was planning on doing this episode a while back, and actually I recorded it 2 days ago, and then that thing crashed on me, and I was like, I need a little break. But even before that, I think, I'm trying to think, it might have been about a week now subsequently. Ironically, the same period of time almost since my last video in this series. But, you know, obviously, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you probably like Pokemon or have some relative interest in the main series games. So, subsequently, just out of curiosity, what are they called? The Generation 6 games. Just curious to know what your guys' opinions are on that. If you're watching this video, you know, feel free to comment on that. You know, feel free to comment on whatever I'm doing that you think is irrelevant or I need to do differently or whatever. It's why, and I didn't switch. I did not switch freaking Rattata, did I? No, I did, didn't I? Yeah, actually I did. Never mind. Anyways, though, feel free to comment on my ignorance most of the time. Because that definitely, if you've seen any of my other videos, definitely pops up a lot. So, but like I said, I'd also be curious to know what, you know, like what starter you're looking forward to from Gen 3. I know personally, or Gen 3, Gen 6. See, there's a perfect example of my ignorance right there. Just randomly pulling out Gen 3 out of nowhere. No, but seriously though, you know, feel free to comment about, or Legendary, what you're potentially, well, what Legendary you might want. Personally, I would like, I mean, they both look pretty cool, I guess. Not exactly, I don't know, they just look weird. Not necessarily, I don't mean that like in a bad way, but like, kind of a cool weird, I guess, if that's possible. Like, I'm trying to think how to compare them now. I don't know, I guess you'd have to see. You know, I guess I could cut away to that moment, like, halfway through this or whatever. Kind of show a brief little, picture of them right about now. And, the blue one is Xerneas or something like that, and the red one is, a lot harder to pronounce. Yveltal, something like that. Yveltal? I don't have a clue. I didn't even know Tale of Camus. That's just a random anecdote. But yeah, you know, I personally, wait, I don't know if I just said this or not, but, I would probably like to go with Yveltal, which I assume comes with, the Y version. Why did I miss? I didn't even get hit with Mud Slap or anything. Unless, I wonder if accuracy or like stat drops don't reset when you switch out. Okay, there's no way in heck that is affected by the whatever. Okay, by the stat drops or whatever. The stat drops must have carried over. Unless I just missed something of me getting hit with an accuracy drop. Quick attack. He's gonna kill me. Yep. But I don't care about hip-hop bobbly-doos, so just using him as death fodder. And, oh, and then for the starter, I definitely think I would go with Froakie, which, in case you couldn't tell by this Let's Play, I do like the water-type starters, although I actually don't start with them all that much. I'm trying to think here. I think I've used basically every type. Fire types, actually, though, I don't use that much. It's probably my least used, which is kind of surprising because grass types seem to be the most worthless, early on at least. Especially, for instance, in this game. I don't think I've used Meganium like once. Like, I've played through Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Quite a few. You've got to be kidding me. My attack has missed every single time. I have not hit once. Like, there's got to be something wrong there. And if I miss again, okay, thank you. Okay, and the crit definitely makes up for it. Anyways, though, the coolest thing I think about Froakie is, I believe, and I could be wrong on this, but from what I heard, or not him personally, but his ultimate evolutions, maybe second, definitely third, are potentially going to be water fighting types, which, oh wait, no, there has been, what am I thinking? Poliwrath is obviously water fighting. I don't know of any others other than that, though. other than him. You've got to be kidding me. And I'm guarantee I'm just going to start going on a missing spree here. Of course, McDerp can take... Oh, I was going to say McDerp can take a ton of hits. But I guess it doesn't really even matter anymore because I did hit. Alright. 341. Alright, McDerp. He has a ton of HP. And defense, I bet. I didn't even pay attention to defense, but I just noticed the HP. Anyways, though, Froakie, and I don't know what his evolutions look like right now. I'm assuming they're going to look pretty cool, especially if they are dual water fighting types. Because I always liked Poliwrath in the Generation 1 games. And so he's definitely like one of my favorites for quite a while. Although there's been a lot more Pokemon to kind of replace him since then. But you know, it'd be kind of nice to see. Really, all the types look pretty good. Obviously, like I said, potentially water fighting. Now, I know for a fact, obviously, the starters in their basic forms are water, fire, and grass. But I don't know if this is how factual this is or not. But supposedly, I think the evolution's dual types are going to be grass and dark, fire and psychic, and water and fighting, which are all really cool combinations, if you ask me. Especially since now we have possibility of not getting a fire fighting type, which would be really nice because we've had firefighting dual types for the past, I don't know, well, since Generation 3? Yeah, because Typhlosion was just a pure fire type. Charizard was pretty cool, though. Well, I know a lot of people think Charizard's pretty cool, but, you know, I meant by means of his typing with fire flying. Of course, that left him with a huge weakness, but, you know, it was nice to see him, I don't know, nice to see him get a cool typing, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, really. I'm gonna buy a couple repels. 3, I guess. I guess I have money for one more. Or should I buy a Pokeball? I'll just buy... Nope, that's it for that one. At least I can buy another Pokeball. I'll just do that just for the heck of it. And, yeah, that fire flying isn't the best typing, obviously, but it was different. Different than fire fighting, certainly. And what was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, yeah, talk to that guy. I don't even know if he does anything. So I'm going to get sidetracked from my Generation 6 conversation here to talk to this guy. And, because this is another update. The Pokemon Academy with, I believe that guy's name is Earl. Am I just going to automatically follow him here? Yep, okay. I was like, I guess I'll just wait for him to go all the way down there, though. I wonder if you actually get to do anything inside here. Because, like I said, they just put that in the newest update, 0.2, I believe it is. Obviously, you know, not very high up in the updates at the moment. It's still a pretty new game, but thankfully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. A winner is you. Kind of snuck that meme in there on me. I don't remember that being in the original game. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. I was so fascinated with that. Something about this game still. Oh, keep my fingers crossed here, but it so far hasn't crashed on me. Like I said, my recording software crashed on me, which is weird given the fact that it's been pretty reliable. But yeah, the game itself hasn't crashed on me. But of course, I haven't had any problems with this computer at all. So hopefully that has something to do with it. I would guess. But oh, that scared me for a second. For like a brief moment, I about had like my heart skipped a beat. 'Cause as I was talking about that, it kind of like, I don't know if anyone noticed, but it kind of stuttered like a second. Not like it's that big of a deal, but it just worried me because like right as I was talking about that happened. Anyways, though, assuming that you're watching this, my recording software didn't crash again. So this is where I will be ending this part. That's where I was intending on ending it before, like I said, and then my recording software crashed literally right at this spot. Anyways, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'll probably continue my Generation 6 rambling on next video. As like some more filler stuff and whatnot. Because I didn't really even get to talk about it. Well, I talked about it quite a bit. and now I'm rambling on again. So, the video has probably gone on long enough. Don't need to just watch me standing here rambling on. So, that is it for this part of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was helpful, and thanks again for watching.